السلام عليكم. في فيديو اليوم جاء لكم هاني رامبود ببرنامج تدريبي قوي جدا بتكنيكه المعروف، يعني بالتقنية FST-7 مع محترفه فيل هيت صاحب السبع ألقاب في مستر أولمبيا. تابع الفيديو وشاركه مع أصدقائك، لايك ومتابعة، وشكرا على المشاهدة.
And you're a woman and you have really strong legs, but you're a figure and you're trying to balance your upper body and your lower body, you have to sometimes back off some of the leg training to let the upper body catch up. Or if you end up having a certain body part that's really overwhelmingly just a strong point, you may have to back that off. All right.
So I've been sitting in this position driving for the last 4 days. So my back was so tight last night, bro.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Use outer grip.
Yeah, anytime I get dehydrated, my back goes out. You know that.
Yeah.
So that really helped.
Good. A little higher. Good. Slow down a little bit. There you go.
So then.
Good.
I've just been taking it with me on this trip. It's been helping out a lot.
Good. That's awesome. A lot of people don't realize that V-taper delts are super important. Obviously, we would break up our delts whenever coaching Phil during his prime. It was really about, just like he said earlier, focusing on the different heads of the shoulder. So, for overall size, there's nothing better than a shoulder press. We would do everything from Smith machine, and some people think that Phil didn't go very heavy. Using the Bnao shoulder press machine, they call it the super deltoid press. Let me give you one of the main reasons why I like this machine so much. Number one, both angles. So you have both grips. You have a neutral grip and you have the regular overhand palm grip, but you also not only have the seat adjustment, which almost every machine does, but you also have a back adjustment that can go forward or back depending on the thickness of your torso. So therefore, if you feel like you really are not under the bar enough, you can just as easily grab the handle here and move back. So therefore, you can feel like, I want to hit a little bit more of that front deltoid. So the seat goes back and it's not right over you. It's just slightly ahead. Takes a little bit more pressure off of your shoulder. That's why this seat adjustment is a great addition in the biomechanics of this Bnao shoulder press. And then all the super machines have the self-spotting mechanism, so that way you don't have to feel that tension all the way at the very bottom, dropping the weight. There you go.
Man.
Go. All right. So guys, make sure you go full range of motion, get a nice stretch, push all the way to the top. You don't have to lock your elbows out, but you want to try to go as far up as possible without locking those elbows.
Yeah, don't do that.
What do you want? You want to start off with that?
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about, behind the
Yeah,
back? Yeah, that's fine.
Good, slow down, homie. Slow down. You're doing reps like you're driving in Texas, going 90.
Them people are crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
So when you're doing this, you initially want to like bend your hip and then like go like this. You can still stand there like what he was doing and that's when you got to pick the right weight. You don't need to, I mean, maybe your last set and you want to go crazy. Like that's one thing.
A little bit of body English.
A little bit, but like, you notice like his shoulders were square and if you step away a little bit, then it'll give you that, okay,
stretch.
I got the good stretch right here. And you really just don't want to add too much body English because that's when you start involving different body parts. And when you're bodybuilding, the biggest thing is to stay away from any type of soft tissue injury. And that was something that we really focused on. And you guys will see my training. You know, it's all about making sure that I'm trying to do it as perfect as I can and just replicating that perfect rep every time. Finding that sweet spot, you know? And if you do that over time, you're always gonna build some good muscle and have the least amount of injuries. I say you're always gonna have like something, but heavily injured, no. And this is an exercise that I think will work really well for people.
Here's a tip for you guys. Make sure you're using different variations of hand grip. You can go ahead and do palms down. You're gonna feel slightly different. You go palms up, you'll feel a little bit different. Just a little more focus on that front delt. And then the other thing you can do is just by shifting your body a little higher or lower, you're gonna feel a slightly different angle as you ascend up to the midpoint. So that midpoint's always gonna be at the top. So if you bring your whole body up, you're gonna feel like a different angle, similar to what you're gonna feel like when you're using a cable because of the constant tension. The tension point will be in a whole different area of the range of motion versus if you're hunched over a little more. So utilize different ones to keep constant tension, and don't try to stick to one particular grip. Try to change things around. If you watch the old videos of Phil and I back in Denver, I stopped training him into a point where he would do both arms, and I would just make sure that we would just hammer one side, complete the set, and the other. And I saw a lot more fullness because it didn't have time to be able to really kind of recuperate in regards to being able to say, okay, let me go right while the right's resting, let me go left. We just kept pounding blood into the one side, went to failure, then ended up doing the other side. And then we'd always work on the weaker side first, so that way he wouldn't go to fatigue, and it's fresh, exactly. Thumbs up, let's go thumbs up. There you go, control that negative. Good, good. Whew. Big delt. Boom. Good, control. Good. Control that negative. There you go. Control that negative. Good, you got four more. Come on. Let's go, Phil. Let's go, champ. Keep it going. That's it. We got 11 weeks, $1 million. Let's go. Come on. That's it. Remember that?
Of course.
Whew. Oh, now he's getting serious. He's doing single arm. That's it. Excellent. Good control. Good. 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 Keep it moving, control, don't swing. That's it. Again, good. Again, good job. There you go.